started using them. Remember, no matter where we are or whatever is happening, it's a reflection of ourselves. But it's only a thought, and a thought can be changed. It's a thought about what you believe about yourself, what you believe about life, and what you believe you deserve. Hello there, and welcome to Mind Therapy. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can attract health, wealth, and abundance. Create your desired life by following this video. So watch this video till the end to explore the true potential of abundance. Now let's begin. The power that created us has put everything here for us. But it's up to us to deserve and to accept. That's what we need to do. What we concentrate on increases. So you want to be careful that you're not concentrating on debt and lack and bills and negativity, because that's what's going to increase it in your life. If you could concentrate on bills and see them as enemies, then they're going to be enemies, and you will never ever have enough to really take care of them. Bills are wonderful things. It means that somebody has trusted us enough to give us their service or their product, knowing that we have the ability to pay it. And if we can welcome those bills with love and rejoice, and when you write a check out to pay it, or you pay a bill, absolutely rejoice that you're able to do it, and know that what you're sending out is coming back to you. See, too often we think, oh, another bill, or we write the check and say, oh, there isn't enough or whatever. But start feeling a good flow with this whole thing. Self-image is very important because self-image, feeling good about yourself, is prosperity. Prosperity begins with that. No matter how much money you have, if you don't feel good about yourself, you're never going to enjoy it. And then look at your prosperity now, because everything that you do have in your life is a reflection of what you believe. You deserve what you believe about yourself. You have a choice. You can choose to stay stuck and bitter, or you can do yourself a favor by willingly forgiving the past and let it go and then move on to create a joyous, fulfilling life. You have the freedom to make your life anything you want it to be because you have freedom of choice. Let's talk about prosperity or wealth, however you want to look at it. You can never create prosperity by talking or thinking about your lack of money. This is wasted thinking and cannot bring you abundance. Dwelling on lack only creates more lack. Poverty thinking brings more poverty, and gratitude thinking brings abundance. There are a few affirmations and attitudes that are guaranteed to keep prosperity beyond reach. Resenting other people for the amount of money they may have just put up a wall between you and your own flow. Open your consciousness to new ideas about money and it will be yours. There is never enough money now. That is a terrible affirmation to use. Also, the once money goes out faster than it comes in. This is poverty. Thinking of the worst kind of universe can only respond to what you believe about yourself and about life. Examine whatever negative thoughts you have about money, and then decide to release them and let them go. They have not served you well in the past, and they will not serve you well in the future. You can buy an occasional lottery ticket for fun, but do not put a lot of attention into winning the lottery and think it will solve your problems. This is scarcity thinking or poverty thinking, and cannot bring lasting good into your life. Winning the lottery seldom brings positive changes into anyone's life. In fact, within 2 years, most lottery winners have lost almost all their winnings, have nothing to show for it, and are often worse off financially than before. If you think that winning the lottery will solve all your problems, you are greatly mistaken, because it doesn't involve changing consciousness. In effect, you're saying to the universe, I don't deserve to have good in my life except by a fluke chance. If you would only change your consciousness and your thinking to allow the abundance of the universe to flow through your experience, You could have all the things you think the lottery can bring you, and you'd be able to keep them because they would be yours by right consciousness. Affirming, declaring, deserving, and allowing the steps to demonstrating riches far greater than you could ever win in a lottery. Another thing that can keep you from prospering is being dishonest. Whatever you give out in life comes back to you always. And if you take from life, then life will take from you. It is that simple. You may feel that you don't steal, but are you counting the paper clips and stamps you may take from the office? Or are you a person who steals time or robs others of respect or perhaps steals relationships? All these things count and are a way of saying to the universe, I don't really deserve the good in life. I have to sneak around and take it. So become aware of the beliefs that may be blocking the flow of money in your life. And then change those beliefs and begin to create new abundant thinking. Even if no one else in your family has done this, you can open your mind to the concept of money flowing into your life. If we want to prosper, then we must use prosperity thinking. I have 2 prosperity affirmations I've used for so many years, and they work well for me. They'll also work for you. 1, my income is constantly increasing. And 2, I prosper life. If we want to prosper, then we must use prosperity thinking. I have 2 prosperity affirmations I've used for so many years, and they work well for me. They'll also work for you. 1, my income is constantly increasing. And 2, I prosper wherever I turn. I had very little money when I started using them, but the consistent practice has made them come true for me. You know, for a long time, I believed that business is a place where we bless and prosper each other. I've never understood the concept of cutthroat business, where you try to cheat and put one over on the other person. That doesn't sound like a joyous way to live. There is so much abundance in this world. If we would but just share it. We are all tapped into the creative flow of energy in the universe. Some of us express ourselves more creatively than others, but we can all do it. We all create our lives every day. Each of us has unique talents and abilities. Unfortunately, too many of us had well-meaning adults stifle that creativity. When we were children, I had a teacher who told me I couldn't dance because I was too tall, and a friend was told he couldn't draw because he drew the wrong tree. It's all so silly, but we were obedient children and believed the messages. But how you can go beyond them? Another false assumption is that you must be an artist to be creative. That is one form of creativity.
This is a good list that I've put together, inspired by a couple of others and my own contribution.
Go to work on yourself harder than you work on your job.